Hi guys, it's Ahsante, and today I'm here with Bria Bea.
Hi, I'm Bria Bea. My channel is a thing that exists. It's a sort of like comedy channel. I like to make people laugh because there's enough in this world to be sad about.
Today we are talking about hair.
Yes.
And the way that people engage with our hair, how we engage with our hair, interact with our hair. Sometimes people are more invested in our hair than we are.
Yeah. I cut my hair 2 years ago just because I felt like it. And then I remember somebody coming up to me and being like, I really hate when you, like, that you cut your hair because you had, like, good hair, and, like, some of us aren't fortunate enough to have hair like yours, and I was like, super confused, because I was like, but it's my head.
Right.
And, like, I don't understand, I didn't have as many feelings about it, yet, like, here we are.
My mom has definitely been, like, very invested in my hair, and she's luckily like let me decide like whether I want to have it straightened or whether I want to have it cut, but she definitely will like be weighing in.
Yes.
Yes. Like you will know how she feels about it. I know how she feels about it.
Yeah, my mom definitely, like, I love you, Mom, but like my mom definitely had a lot of feelings when I cut my hair, and like every time I do something with my hair, but we're like also going to talk about that, but
we're actually going to make a whole other video about moms and our hair on Bria's channel, which you should definitely check out.
Get excited, Mom. You're welcome. Like in general as well, I think talking about like people being invested in our hair, it like goes really deep. So like I think I realized how invested people were in my hair when I cut it off. But also like when I was younger, I changed my hairstyles a lot. I got a lot of braids. I did like a lot of that. And so people would often be like, oh my God, like how did your hair grow so fast? And I was like, does this look real to you? Like the braids are like so clearly fake to me. And I could never understand the perspective of like, I guess a white person looking at my hair and thinking it was real when it was like down my back when like a week before it was where it is now. I never really understood that, but people are like, they just like get very close to my head and they're like, let me just like touch it. Let me understand it. Which I guess I understand wanting to understand things, but like, I don't think I care that much about anyone else's head.
Right.
As much as like I realize people care about what comes out of mine.
People inquire a lot.
So many questions.
And it can get to the point where it's like, it's not really my job and I don't want to be talking about it now.
I don't think it's that exciting. Like, I don't think it's that exciting.
Right.
Like, I woke up like this. I like really did. I put some water in my hair. Like, how did your hair get so curly? Birth. Like, I don't know. I was born.
Born this way.
Like, truly.
Yeah.
The touching, the mad questions.
Right.
If a black girl's hair goes from like 0 to 100 in like 24 hours, it's probably not.
Probably not.
There's some new things in there.
Right.
So, that's question number 1. Answered. Stop asking people if their hair grew overnight.
Right.
It didn't. It didn't.
And then you take the braids out and they're like, oh, you cut it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's actually longer than the last time you saw it, probably, because I've been protecting it, trying to let it do its thing. Yeah, it's very bizarre. And also, I think I do so little to maintain my hair. Like, I'm not a good natural. Like, I don't wrap my hair at night. I don't. I just put water on it.
Wow.
And some cream in the morning. I don't wrap my hair at night because when I was younger and I wrapped my hair before I went to bed, it would slip off. And I was like,
that's so real.
What's the point of this? Why are we doing this? Like, I've had bonnets, I've had silk wraps, I've had, like, bandanas.
Have you done the satin pillowcase?
No, my mom keeps telling me for years.
No, you gotta do the satin pillowcase is where it's
at. Okay. Yeah. That's my next move. Yeah. Because I feel like that's like the lazy girls. Like
that's what I'm about. Yes. Like lazy girl hair care. That is my goal.
That's why I guess it's so interesting when people like ask me so many questions, because I think I just have so few answers. I like use a couple products, but it's like nothing that serious.
I'm someone who, as I'm going throughout my day, I'm not thinking about my hair. Like, I tuck it up into this hairstyle all the time, so that it's like nice and presentable, and this can usually go anywhere, but I'm like not thinking about it. It's not in my way, and like that's it. I'm not flinging it around, I'm not twirling it, like I'm not interacting with my hair nearly that much.
I think that as far as like other people's perception of my hair, I, for a long time, was like, of course my hair looks done to everybody. Like, look at its beautiful shape. And then I would realize that, like, to some people who've never seen hair like mine, either it looks ridiculous or it always looks good. Like, my partner can't tell if I think my hair looks terrible. She's like, I don't understand what you mean. And then other people are probably like, girl, your hair looks a mess.
And I feel like people who like don't have my texture of hair don't realize the severity of a bad hair day for me. Like,
I can't just
they just be like, oh, it looks fine. Like, I can't just catch it back into a ponytail. No. I can't just, sometimes I can't even really put a hat over it. Like, it's so severe. And people will be like, oh, it looks fine. It looks great. I'm like, no, if you had this hair texture, you would know that this is not the way it's supposed to look right now.
Yeah, like, this is like, if you, maybe if they saw other people who have hair like mine, who have, like, great hair, you'd be like, oh, no, you don't look good. Like, I understand what you're saying. And my hair flattens out in the back. Like, if I'm leaning up against something.
Right, because if you're pressing up against,
And then people don't tell me, I'm like, my hair looks ridiculous. And you didn't tell me the back of my head looked like a washboard.
The back of your head.
Like,
it's ridiculous.
Yes. Okay, if you see someone whose hair is flattened out, like, don't touch them, but let them know.
Well, thanks for chatting with me, Bria.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yes, definitely make sure to go check out her channel. I will link it, and check out the video that we did about our moms.
Yes.
And having our hair done as kids.
And adults.
It continues. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to live spiritedly and think creatively, and I will see you next time. Bye.